1 in 5 kids in the US is obese. Just 30 years ago, it was 1 in 20. My name is Justin Fowler, and growing up, I struggled with my weight. When I was younger, it didn't bother me, but as I got older, it started becoming an issue. I didn't understand health because only my mom was telling me to eat healthy, and being a kid, it was pretty easy to ignore her. If SpongeBob or Jimmy Neutron would have told me to eat healthy, I probably would have. This is why I was so excited when I heard about H3TV. They make music and entertainment with health and wellness for kids in mind. I would tell you all the other great things they do, but I bet you'd rather hear it from the H3TV guys themselves. This is Keeping It Moving, the story of H3TV.
Said it's H3TV every time they see me. H3TV every time they see me. H3TV every time they see me. H3TV every time they see me.
Well, I am the CEO of H3TV, and right now, as an entrepreneur and growing my business, I wear multiple hats.
And every time they see me, it's H3TV.
I write and produce the music. I'm actually even one of the performers. I handle a lot of the networking, making connections with different businesses.
Roy Scott, AKA Rappin' Roy. Well, even though I call that my lifelong brother, he is definitely the visionary of the movement. He is the one who not only came up with the idea, but put all of his heart and soul into it.
Roy Scott is just an absolute visionary in how he's really crafted this whole thing. He's not only put together a high quality children's entertainment brand, but he's really built a business.
Again, my duties, you have to be willing to be humble and to do a lot of grunt work, because a lot of people, when you think, oh, he's CEO, he's this big time, and no. I'm actually in the day-to-day operations. Not only am I writing and producing the music, I'm also handling a lot of the, back end of the business side as well.
On the fourth time is when the magic happens, because your $1 bill has just changed back into 100. Give her a big round of applause.
One of the things I like the most about being a part of H3TV is exposing young people to something positive.
Message. Magic Man Sweat. Magic Man Sweat.
And H3 has given me a platform for my voice to be heard.
Well, Reggie Reg, the Magic Man, a real sharp brother, real energetic. You can just tell me his energy is crazy. He enters the room, it's just, he lights it up.
So Reggie Reg, the Magic Man, to me represents the gasoline to this vehicle that really gives it that oomph and really allows us to drive.
Because I may not have kids of my own, but I have kids all across the country that I claim and that I'm responsible for motivating, for inspiring, and for pushing them to think big, never stop dreaming, and to know that greatness is in their future. H3TV has come a long way in the short period of time of only 4 years.
Doing what our slogan is keeping it moving. That's the interesting thing about this journey and this grind. It's just every day things continue to change.
It all started with Roy Scott putting a team, and Roy Scott is the founder, putting a team together.
But we just started simple by, I was creating the positive music, paying attention to what's going on in the country, childhood obesity being a big deal. So we started creating our exercise program for the health and wellness piece.
I have a question. Is a big greasy cheeseburger, is that healthy? No!
We continue to move and make things happen. So it started from just a couple shows a month to 1 CD to growing to 30 to 50 shows a month throughout the country, creating our own national tour. Yeah, nobody paid for that. We created our own national tour.
And things just took a snowball effect. They started to grow. We developed the whole curriculum for the exercise program, started adding some additional products, new CDs, filming a television show.
You know what, one thing about business is you have to crawl before you can walk. So at H3TV, we donated so many shows to start, just so people could know about the new movement.
I got reached out by social media, KCTV5 sent a message, and I was like, yeah, we'd be interested in coming because they seen some of the stuff we were doing. I think somebody shared our post with KCTV5, and they reached out, and we was like, yeah, of course, we're excited and we'd love to come in.
Well, first of all, the brother is never gonna complain about being featured on a TV show or a big show in general, because it's all about exposure. You can have the greatest product in the world, but if nobody knows about you, what's the deal? You know what I'm saying?
And so really it was about other members of the community seeing what we're doing, acknowledging that, and referring us to KCTV5 or other various outlets via social media, and that's how they got wind of us.
The vision wasn't all together, but the visionary Roy Scott was continuing to think big. And together what we did was continue to stay focused, dream, think big, but we continued to work. We continue to move and make things happen.
But just taking those small initial steps and things just continue to grow. Now we're at a point to where we're nearly ready to take it to the next level and be a national and a global brand.
This is the anthem, homie. Anthem, homie. Just do it. Just do it. It's time to get with it. It's time to get with it.
Not only are we the talent, we're also the executive producers. So we're not just, guys that go out there and just, put on the show, but we're the guys who script the show. We're the guys who create the music, who create, the scripts, etc. So that's what really kind of, gives us a leg up, is that a majority of the time it doesn't work that way. You got your talent, you got your writers, you got, all these things in a row. When we're able to wear, multiple hats, and in business, that's really going to, help us tremendously, because again, we're not just talent. Talent can be replaced. We're the actual guys who created the content and the driving force of this H3 movement.
It's all about that entrepreneurial life. So many people are so used to conventional jobs, 9 to 5s, get off, kick your feet up, relax, have some fun, play with the kids and family. Well, we've been here all day, regular 9 to 5. We go home and eat, and then we work another 3 to 5 hours. It's grind time. Things only happen if you're willing to make them happen, and we don't give excuses. We're just prepared to work and focus on accomplishing our goals. H3TV. That's what it is.
Well, right now we're at Outpost Studios worldwide. And this is actually where I do some of my recording as far as my music. Everything I write and create, I usually produce here in the studio.
You would say, yeah, that's the whole philosophy.
Okay, well, creating music is obviously the first process, actually making the song and the hook and the verse and everything. But then another fun process is actually recording it. So usually, I'm with my audio engineer, and sometimes I do it by myself, but usually I vibe real well with my audio engineer, and get in the booth and just go through that process of getting your voice at the right levels, making sure everything is right on time. Well, that's my zone. So that's like my place of peace, like my safe haven. Once I get in my zone, that's where I feel most comfortable.
Of this mental destruction, they wonder what's the major malfunction, corruption.
Just once I get in that zone, it's almost like, it's hard to explain. I'm just like enter my own realm, this creative realm where it's just me and my thoughts, and I'm able to shape my thoughts and turn those into, songs, and turn them into, music. Being able to get in that zone, like nobody can enter that zone but me. It's just me and the music, so it's great. It's a great feeling. Then you want to master it. What that means is making sure that, the music is meeting like industry standards as far as the sound. So everything is really, peaking and it's at a high quality with a clean mix. So it's, radio ready. Once everything is done and it's buttoned down and it's ready to release and share, the most gratifying feeling is when I'm able to share it and get the responses from others, and I see that, it is getting the response that I was expecting it to.
Magic Man Swag.
I'm Reggie Reg, the Magic Man with H3TV. And guess what? Today, I'm letting you in on a little secret. I'm in my favorite place, U.S. Toy Supply Company. And this
is where the magic happens. I know you're looking around and you're like, what is all this stuff? All these colors, all this light, all this energy. This is where the magic happens. And every week before shows, I come here to reload on tricks and also to get a little crazy, because it's my toy store. Let's go. Yeah. You know what? You're probably wondering, since we're in this magic store, is this brother gonna do some magic? You know I am. Right here, I have something really cool. These are bubbles I want you to watch. Blowing the bubbles. Watch the bubbles. Watch. That's why it's important to dream. Never stop dreaming, but your dreams will only become a reality when you wake up and get to work. So remember, young people, have fun in life, but put some work behind whatever you want to do. Watch the bubble. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry, that was nasty. This was the first book that I ever got. I was so excited. I read it. And remember, anything you want to be good at in life, you have to practice. So I practiced for hours, worked hard, and stayed focused on my dreams. Wow, we've had so much fun today at US Toy. Playing around with magic, talking, reading books, having fun. Hey, but guess what? It's closed. It's time to go. Magic Man has more shows to do. H3TV. I gotta get out of here. Bye. Let's go.
First I step.
You know, when we first got this rabbit, it was actually all white. I guess I'm looking out for it. All right.
Nothing is more exciting than the H3TV experience. Music, magic, and a message performing for thousands of kids all over the country.
The greatest part of what we do, in my opinion, is that being able to interact with the kids, feel the genuine response of them, you know, loving what we do and what we provide, from the music to the magic to the entertainment. I mean, that's honestly that's the best feeling, and really a lot of the times it revives me and gets me back rejuvenated. But that piece alone, just being able to interact with the kids, you know, straight face to face, again, engaging with them, seeing how, you know, uplifted they are by it, that's really the best part of what we do.
There's nothing better than making kids smile and motivating them and educating them to know that they're destined for greatness. That's what it's about, having fun, and I love what I do.
Now, Nick, what I want you to do is grab your wrist with that hand. Grab your wrist with it. Good, I don't want anything falling on the floor.
So when the Magic Man is up there making birds and rabbits appear, making SpongeBob's disappear and reappear, what type of a feeling do I get? The most amazing feeling in the world. When I see kids and parents and families getting up and dancing and enjoying the music I create, that's at the top of any producer's or music creator's list, to really see a genuine response and a love and a passion for something that you created. Magic, entertainment, bringing kids together, their parents supporting them, screaming and yelling for them. It's engaging, it's entertainment, it's magic. It's the H3TV experience.
And then I move to the left like this. And I move.
Keep it moving to the beat. This is TV that you watch on your feet. Exercise, it's fun to dance with rapping Roy and the Magic Man. Being active, staying healthy with all my friends around to help me. Hip and hop came out to play, and we're kicking it with KK. Cause you can be what you wanna be when you're tuned in to H3TV. Thinking big, stay positive. H3 is a movement for the kids. Reggie Reg, he's a crazy dude. Rapping Roy, you know I'm extra cool. Add the beast and what do you get? Excitement and entertainment, having fun, that's what we do. And you can join along, it's up to you. Get off your couch, jump up and down, stretch your muscles and move around, cause the time is now to improve your health. So focus hard and prepare yourself. The music playing and we all grooving, best believe we gon' keep it moving. Come on, we gon' keep it moving. Let's go and keep it moving.
Keep it moving with H3TV.
Well, H3TV is producing a new kids series. It's called Keep It Moving, and the theme is TV you watch on your feet. We understand that childhood obesity is an epidemic in our country, so we created an innovative approach to get kids excited about being healthy, being good citizens and furthering their education. So through the television show, there's multiple pieces where you get up and get active. We even have a dance mat that coincides with the television show, so kids can pull it out. And even if you don't have the dance mat, you can still interact with the characters and do the dance portion. We have Hip and Hop, which is our two puppets. It's like the new age Bert and Ernie, and they have fun interaction, and they even do things like Do It Now, where they may say, get up and do 10 jumping jacks, and you get physical activity through that. And even on the education portion, I mean, we're talking about making healthy lifestyle decisions, showing, our characters like KK, she's at the farmer's market, showing the different type of vegetables you could be eating, etc. So this show was really about just reaching our kids on their level, in a modern fashion, and driving home positive messages about education, health and wellness, and being good students and citizens.
So we have a diverse cast that comes together to not only have fun and entertain, but to find creative ways to motivate our kids. And just thinking bigger than just this initial TV show, this brand is going to be so much greater because we're only going to be the faces of this 3 to 5 years. But just like so many of our major competitors, there's going to be fresh and young talent brought in. 5 years from now, you're not going to see this goofy brother smiling at you and screaming and yelling. You're probably going to see someone much younger, who's fresh, that brings a new feel to it.
And really, at the end of the day, I see it as cutting down on childhood obesity. I really think in 5 years, we'll be able to really understand how much of an impact. I can't sit here today and say, I know the exact percentage point in which we've cut down on childhood obesity. I really think in 5 years we'll truly understand the impact that H3TV has had on childhood obesity.
Well, our future plans is to continue filming. We already finished the first episode of our television show. We want to complete the whole series and go into multiple series, and go into syndication. We also want to continue to build our music library content. And more importantly, we're looking at, have an education component. We're having, H3 schooling.
H3TV in the next 10 years will be a global brand to reckon with. You hear companies like Disney and Nickelodeon. Well, H3TV is going to be bigger than those companies. Some may laugh and giggle and say, hey, that's unrealistic. But guess what? All the ones that have been laughing from the beginning aren't laughing anymore. We're focused, and it's all about reaching our youth. But H3 is going to be the future in children's programming. Message. Justin, why are you egging him on?
My son really started me in the let's start over. That flash kind of messed me up.
It's all about figuring out about getting to that next level. I'm rambling now. All right.
Over time, I've actually been able to form my own stuff. I'm sorry to cut you over one time. So I don't know what this is. Can't let anybody know how silly we are.